I don't fucking know. It's a Norway spruce. Picea abies. Completely uninteresting. Or is it? Yeah, pretty much. But these lime green shoots are indeed edible. More so as a tea or a snack than proper food, because they are so sour they'll blow your fucking head off. But in a good way, I would say, because they do taste a bit like sour apples. Their main selling point is their rather extremely high content of ascorbic acid. You know? That vitamin C. Gram for gram they can contain up to 6 times as much vitamin C as oranges, so scurvy should not be a problem. In spring, at least, and parts of the summer. They are around for quite a while. Lady? This is a plant that is very commonly overlooked because it's so disgustingly abundant. Some people like to make whistles out of them in the spring and early summer when its bark is easily separated from the wood. But why in the fuck am I showing you the whistle tree? Well, this is no one-trick pony. Its proper name is Salix caprea, commonly referred to as the goat willow or pussy willow. Like other members of the Salix genus, this one also contains salicin, which is an anti-inflammatory and also serves as a precursor to acetylsalicylic acid, which is commercially known as aspirin. The bulk of the salicin is found in the inner bark, which can be chewed like a chewing tobacco to release the active compounds. In addition to that, the inner bark can also be broken up and used for rope making, or in makeshift wound treatment where it serves as a mild antiseptic. The young leaves aren't bad either, taste a bit like apples, because everything tastes like apples now apparently. A giant pile of shit! From a moose, I believe. Better watch the fuck out. Time to strap in. We're heading into break your fucking ankle territory. God damn it. Might as well just keep rolling. I just know I'm about to eat shit. It's good entertainment. Jesus fuck. What have I gotten myself into? Holy shit, I've been blessed. I feel like most people know about these, but if you count yourself among the uninitiated, this is the humble Chanterelle, Cantharellus cibarius. They don't normally look this depressed, so I'll just slap up some pictures of some more presentable specimens. It's that part of autumn when everything just kinda looks like rejection. Nevertheless, this is one of, if not the most sought-after edible mushrooms in the world. And it's easy to see why. They're fucking delicious. This is some proper gourmet shit. And they're very easy to identify. Nothing else looks quite like them. Well, they are sometimes confused with certain members of the Omphallotus genus like Omphallotus alarius and Omphallotus illidens, both of which are quite potently toxic. But that's a proper rookie mistake to make. They're really not that similar. They're also more of a Southern Europe thing. In other words, Not a whole lot of them around here. Anyway, back to the Chanterelles. They do have a few relatively uncommon features. Their most striking feature is their color, which can range from a pale yellow to a much darker yellow with orange undertones. The gills are decurrent, which means they run down the stipe. Cantharellus cibarius is a mycorrhizal species, and while that particular type of fungal ecology deserves its own 30-minute video, what that effectively means when it comes to identification is that they will always be found growing out of the ground and nowhere else, as their mycelium, that is, their root system, is attached to the roots of trees and other plants. Their caps are typically concave and asymmetrical like this one, but exceptions do occur quite frequently. Now, if the appearance alone isn't enough to give you some peace of mind, they also have a distinct smell. The perceived scent can vary from person to person, but to me, they have a pleasant, kind of sweet and fruity smell. It's a mild but fairly strong smell, a bit like bananas in that regard. I usually smell them long before I see them. I'm probably gonna be assassinated for saying this, but this is primarily a summer mushroom. Depending on your location, they can sometimes be found as early as May. Around here, however, they usually start appearing around mid to late June.
That lake is not supposed to be there.
Those are some ugly motherfuckers. But they're edible motherfuckers. This is the funnel chanterelle, Craterellus tubaeformis. Despite looking like they're constantly decomposing, these are decadent. And I don't think that's an exaggeration. When prepared the right way, they will taste almost exactly like fried chicken. Younger specimens like this one will have a dimple in the middle of their caps. As they develop, that dimple as well as the stipe will open up to form a passage from the cap and down to the base of the stipe, like a funnel. This one is far from fully developed. I got this for 37 euros off Steam, but you can kinda see the hollow internal anatomy. Due to their brown caps, they can be somewhat difficult to spot unless you're actively looking for them. And when you do spot them by accident, it's usually because of their bright yellow stipes. That is, if they are indeed yellow. The color of the stipes can vary quite a bit between a vivid yellow and a dull brownish yellow. The more vividly colored ones may actually be a different species of Craterellus altogether, Craterellus luticens. But worry not, they are every bit as edible and decadent as these are. Unlike the golden chanterelles, these do not have a pleasant fruity smell. Oh no, it's quite the opposite. They don't smell very inviting at all. They smell like a meth lab that's had a bad day. But luckily it's not a very strong smell, and it does tend to dissipate when it's cooked. I'd love to hang around and talk about the various types of chanterelles one might find out here, but right now there's some fuckery afoot, and I need to leave. When you're identifying fungi, you're usually going by physical appearance alone. But some species will have some interesting reactions with hydrochloric acid. Alas, that is not the case with any of these fungi. Hydrochloric acid is typically used to test for amatoxins. Not like this, however, but at 4 in the morning after hours upon hours of Dark Souls and lots of cocaine, you kinda start to lose your shit and start dissolving random things in acid. Okay, there's been a few gusts of wind and all. Well, that's cool, but god damn! Overreact much? Massive wood coming through. So this is what's for lunch. Some ramen and some dried mushrooms. Keeping it simple out here. Just gonna let these bad boys soak for a while. Fuck! Holy, god damn. I can hardly breathe in here. I guess I just gotta hold the fucking thing. Holy shit. The remains of an attempted campfire. There is nothing right about this image. There's a single layer of wood, and no evidence of any kind of tinder to make it burn. What the fuck? That's a 1 out of 10. I'm going home. Fuck me.